Alright, we're finally back out on the boat. Me and Dan are having 24 hours around the back of the island. He's on his boat, I'm on mine, staying on the boat overnight. Oh yeah. Yes, trying to find some mackerel. This might be my first mackerel of the year. Oh, two bass. Right, Darren's just had a mackerel, so they are here. No, it's just two bass. Yeah, so we just stopped off. We're going around Sandown on the back of the island. I'm going to try for some tope. Just seen loads of birds working, so before we stop, try for some mackerel. Like I said, he's just had one, so I'm going to get these off, try and find some bait before we head round to Sandown. And yeah, all night fishing on the boat, trying to get some fresh bait, going to get some, try and catch some tope, some rays and whatever else comes. So yeah, let's try and catch some mackerel. Yeah, sorry, that was a bit mental then. Oh, I think this might be a mackerel. Yes, it is. Yes, first mackerel of the year. Drop it back down. I'll get a bucket of water for him. Yeah, so that's what we come for. Saw some birds working. Sorry, it's been a bit mental. Saw some birds working on the way round to Sandown, so we thought we'd try for some mackerel. Darren's had one, I've just had one. It's a good sign. Fresh bait for tope's always ideal. We're in 27 foot of water. Loads of birds working over there. There is loads of birds working over there. Wow, I don't know if you better see it because of the sun, but I'm gonna have to get myself over there, I think. And there's loads more over there. It's just right on the edge of Ryde Sands, this. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna stay here for a bit longer while the birds are working. You can't leave. Oh, yep. Oh, it's a billy. It's a small bass. Yeah, so while the birds are working, we're not gonna leave working birds. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get some more bait. Obviously got squid and the usual, but fresh bait for tope, like I said, is ideal. Yep. So yeah, try and get a couple more. There'll probably be some more. We'll probably catch quite a few more around Sandown, but let's. It's a nice size one as well, to be honest. That mackerel. Yeah, so we're going to try and get some more bait, and then we'll head round Sandown, and I'll bring you back. Or if we get any more mackerel, I'll bring you back. Bank holiday, another bank holiday weekend. We are out first 24 hours on the boat. I've never stayed on this boat before. I might kip on Dan's boat because it's bigger. I mean, I haven't got a bed or nothing, but I'm going to try it because I do really want to try and stay on here, so then I can do solo trips as well. But as he's here, I might as well use his bed. Single bed, not double. Yeah. Right, let's try and get some more mackerel. I'll bring you back. Now that is prime bait. Oh. That is prime bait for tope. Need a few more. Oh, it's another bass. I need their mackerel, not bass. Right, that was a bit mental. Like I said, me and Dan, we're around Sandown Bay now. We've anchored, I'm in 31 foot of water and I'm anchored on a reef. As you can see at the back of the boat, it's a spring tide. There is a lot of tide, but look at this. Dan's just going to anchor and try and get as close as he can, but look at that. So, a bit of bait fishing. I caught one mackerel. Hopefully get some more in the morning, but yeah, tomorrow morning we lift up the anchor, do a bit of drifting for some mackerel and go far out and hopefully get some tope. So I'm going to get some baits down. I don't know how much lead I'm going to need to hold bottom here, but I'm only in 31 foot of water, so hopefully not a lot. Right, I'll bring you back if I get anything. This looks unbelievable out here. So all I'm using is a running leisure with, I don't know, just under a metre of 80-pound mono, and then just a couple of hooks with a bluey and a bit of squid wrapped around the back of it. And on that one I've just got a large squid on it. Yeah, the tide is absolutely ripping. It obviously is a spring tide, like I say, but we've got to give it a go, haven't we? So yeah, keeping it plain and simple. I'm holding bottom with not the biggest lead that I've got, so that's better. It's, you know, I don't like using 2 pound of lead, and when you're bringing a dogfish, it feels like you know, picking up the bottom. But yeah, just a simple rig, simple bait, here for the night, and let's see what we get. So, oh, that looked like a bream. Dan's just had a big bream on a big, on half a bluey, but he couldn't keep it because he hasn't got a cool box, and it would have tasted horrible by the time we get back tomorrow. Because the plan is, I've still got a bite. The plan is to stay out here all day. Now, depending on how much sleep I have and how bad I feel in the morning, depends how long I stay in the morning, how long I stay out here tomorrow. That is, I've got a bream bite. Let's see if I can show you. It looks like a bream bite on a whole squid, but like I said, Dan's just had a, don't know if you'll be able to see that. It's a good sign. When I'm lifting up the weight to make sure it's on the bottom, there is a lot of rock or something down there. It's, yeah, there's a lot of oh, I don't know if you saw that. Let's see if I can stand up and show you. Oh yes, surely you must have seen that on the camera. Yep. It's a good, oh yeah, see, that looks like a bream to me. I mean, look at this. Like I said, it's my first night on the boat, on this one anyway. I've done a night on my old one. That was I must say different, but yeah, hopefully that comes to something, and I will show you if it does. So I've just reeled in my rod with the big bait on, and I thought it was a bit heavy. Look at the size of that pout. That is the biggest pout I've ever caught in my life. Look at that. Look. I can't believe it. I didn't even know it was on. But that's obviously what the bite was. I'm going to definitely keep that and use that as bait. Fresh bait. Look at the size of that. Dan's just had a £6 bass. I'll put a picture of it somewhere here if I can. And he's had a bream. So yeah, he's beating me at the moment, but I am chuffed with that. I know it's only a pout, but that's the biggest pout I've ever caught. So that's going to go in the bucket, and some fresh bait is going to go down. It's been a bit quiet, but I don't know what this is called. Can anyone tell me what this is called? I might just be being stupid, but I don't know if that's a nice, decent sized one or not. But it's been on for a while. Obviously, I didn't even see the bite. But yes, it has been quite quiet at the moment, but I've never caught one of them, so that's good. I don't know what it is, but yeah, come on, you tell me. I'm probably being stupid, but I have seen them before. I just can't remember what it's called. But yeah, it's been a bit quiet. I'm getting a bit tired now. What's the time now? I think it's like 10:15. I might give one more cast and yeah, get some kip and yeah, see what happens. But yeah, it's been a bit quiet at the moment. I think Dan's getting smooth outs and stuff over there, but yes, other than that, a bit quiet. See if we can pull one out before we go to bed. Right, so not a lot really happened when we was quite far out there. Yeah, not really much after that. Rocklin, that now I know what it's called. So we've tied together, and we've come in quite close. There's Shanklin there, just to get out of the tide a bit, and then yeah, we're tied together. We're going to stay here the night and then go out early morning for some mackerel, and hopefully go quite far out if the weather lets us for some tope. Dan's had a better day than me with a bass and a few smuts and stuff, but yes, see what happens here. I think we're only in about 30 foot of water here, tied up, and I'm going to stay here for the night. So let's see if we can get anything here. Would you have it? Dan's into another fish on this spot that literally been here 5 minutes. Sorry about the poor lighting quality. It's got to be a conger, innit? Just filleted that pout and put fresh pout on as a bait, so hopefully a ray comes along and has that. You can keep the congers. Yeah. Come on, fish. Yep, you fucking guessed it. I'm just getting snagged on the bottom. Dan's, oh yeah, you can keep it though. It must be quite rocky around here. I'm getting snagged and you're getting congers. Really?
I didn't think it was anyway. Don't look like it on Navigator.
Nothing's happening my side. I'm just going to T-bar it off at the boat because they're slimy. I'll get there in a minute. I'll start catching them in a minute, I reckon. Well, it is 10 to 6. Just woke up. Feel like I've had 10 rounds with Mike Tyson, but we move. Time to get the kettle on, try and find some mackerel. What a morning though. Yeah, so nothing really happened last night for me, or yesterday, apart from a rockling, a couple of congers, that's about it. But, like I said, we just woke up, just made a coffee, and then we're gonna, then we're gonna lift up the anchor, and go find some fresh bait, some mackerel, with a bit of luck, and then hopefully head out, try and get a couple of tope or some rays. God, I've only had probably about an hour's sleep, or maybe 2 hours sleep in total. It's going to be a long day, but I need to clean the boat as well. I literally just jumped off this, got on Dan's and tried to go to sleep, so I need to have a big sort out, and then we'll start the day. I've got some sausages actually. I could have a sausage sandwich, but look at it. I know I've already showed you, but it doesn't get much better than that, does it? Sorry if I sound and look like absolute poo. That's because I feel like absolute poo. I thought it was going to be a lot more comfortable than that. I was absolutely freezing on Dan's boat. Waking up felt like 3 minutes. Missed sunrise, but we're here. Dan's just lifting up his anchor. We're going to go try and find some mackerel, like I keep saying. I've had a coffee, I feel a little bit better. My eyes still feel heavy. Palms are sweaty. No. So it looks like he's just lifted up anchor, so we are ready to go. We are free. Let's go try and find some mackerel and then try and get some decent fish. I don't feel like I've had a decent session on my boat in a while. What was it? Dogfish Haven. I've had a rockling, loads of congers and stuff. I don't know why. I feel like want to, you know, want to catch some rays and stuff, and maybe a tope. I'm not out here literally just fishing for tope, but anything half decent, bass, good, you know, good stamp and mackerel, something like that. Something I can take home, or some good fighting fish. Congers are good fighting fish, but I don't like them, as you've probably noticed in my other videos. There he is. What's the plan then? Let's do it. You heard the man. Let's go get some current for mackerel. Alright, we've moved to a different area of reef. There's quite a few boats around now. Haven't found any mackerel. We drifted all the way from the point from Shanklin down to here. Only found one yesterday, one mackerel. Just want to show you something what I'm putting down. Now look at the size of that. It's my scissors. It's almost the size of my hand. Now, if anything's down there, look, all the guts and everything, lovely. If there's anything down there that will take that, I'm in trouble. Yeah, make sure I set the drag on that one. But yeah, gonna stay here for a few hours. Got a decent bit of tide. Tide's coming in. Yes, it's coming in now. We've got about 6 hours. It's just started coming in, so we're gonna settle here and see what we go. See if I can get some rays. Dan said that he's just a ray spot around here. He said he's had loads of rays, so, well, or a shark or anything that's going to take that, but I'll leave that down there for a few hours and see what happens. Or if anything, it will put a scent down there and hopefully it'll get my little baits, but we'll see. I'll bring you back if I get anything. Now, I know what you lot are thinking. God, this mate, you must be shit at fishing. I'm not, well I might be, but the fish just ain't biting. I've moved around, fished through the night, slept for about 45 minutes, feel like ass. Dan's just having a kip now over there. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boats around here. So I must be doing something right. I must be in the right spot. They might know something I don't, probably. But yeah, it's just dead. Not a bite here at the moment. I've got bluey on one, squid on the other, scratching rig for the bream if there is any, feathers down, and that huge pout head. Nothing. Not one bite at the moment. It is warm as well. What a beautiful day. So I think I've developed a cold overnight as well. I was absolutely Baltic in Dan's cabin, but yeah, we're trying again. I've got a brew down there. I need to make some sausage. I've got a baguette somewhere as well. I'm going to make a sausage baguette for breakfast soon, if the fish ain't going to play ball at the moment. But yeah, 1 mackerel each, a few smooth hounds. Well, Dan's had smooth hounds, 6 pound bass, loads of eels. I've had a few eels, a rocklin. I didn't know what it was called, but now I do. Yeah, eels, 2 monster pout that I've kept obviously for bait. Yeah, I don't really know what else I can try. Whoa. I'm not staying on this boat anymore. As I tried it, this is the first time. Well, I stayed on his boat, but yeah, oh, there's another boat that's just anchoring up just near us. Yeah, I've developed a cold, a cough. I feel like ass. But we're out here, we're fishing, we're trying, so we can see what happens. I'm just gonna chill out. Like I say, I'm gonna make some breakfast. Hopefully the fish turn on the feed. I don't know, but yeah. And if they do, as always, I'll bring you back. You won't believe it. I've just had a bite on that rod. I think that's got the scratching rig on. I know you ain't gonna believe me, but honestly, there was a bite. You see that? I don't want to jinx it. I really don't want to jinx it, but I haven't had one dogfish this session. That's saying something. Even a dogfish can't be asked. Oh look, this is the second pout. I'll show you the second pout. The first one's obviously gone out. Water all over my seat. Yeah, look at that. That's going straight on. I'm gonna fillet it, like exactly the same as I done the last time. Fillet it, wrap it up into a sausage, and send it down there. It's hard going today. It is hard going. As soon as I turn the camera on, it goes away. Well, I'm only going to turn the camera on this time when it's on the boat, because I feel like I'm jinxing it. We'll see what happens. Well, we all know what to do when the fishing slackens off, when the fish are not biting. Look at that. That's the only thing you can do, innit? Make a brew, cook some sausages. I'll show you the end product. I've got a baguette in the cabin. It is going to be unreal. Dan's still asleep. I'm running off 45 minutes sleep. Fish just need to hurry up, don't they? Look at that. 2 sausages, bit of Tommy K on top, bit of Tommy K underneath. Unbelievable. All you can do when the fishing's not going, is it? Absolute 7 out of 10. Banging. Dinner. Mmm. 7 out of 10. Gotta keep trying. Gotta keep trying, haven't we? He's still a kit. One little bite on the scratching rod, that is it. Well, I'm going to eat this. I might move. I might go home. I might sell my boat. I'm not sure, but trying hard, fishing hard, fishing hard. I'm trying to get some fish on the boat for you guys and for me. I don't know. I feel like I keep saying sometimes it's just not your. Oh, there's birds working over there. I've got the feathers down. I'm going to try a bit of feathering, try and get some fresh mackerel, but they are working over there. I'll eat this quick. If I get anything, like always, I'll bring you back. Probably not. I'll probably bring you back and tell you that I'm going home in 5 minutes. Well, it'll be 2 minutes to you, or a second to you, but probably an hour to me. It's just not happening, is it? Beautiful day, no excuses, flat calm, spring tides, no fish. Well, I have caught fish, as I've showed you. Well, pout and the eels that I caught, there's no point turning the camera on. You know what I'm like with eels. Hate them. But yeah, we'll keep going. Wish me luck. Right, this is the last ditched attempt. I've just moved. Dan's miles inshore. I've just come out here. All of them boats around us left. They've gone elsewhere, so where we was down there wasn't working. I'm assuming the boats wouldn't have left if they were catching fish. We wasn't catching, so everyone's gone. I decided to follow, but I've obviously not followed them. They've gone elsewhere. I've come a little bit towards, I think that's White Cliff Bay around the corner there. Fresh mackerel head on that one, mackerel fillet on that one, and then the scratch and rig on that one. I've just had a bite on the mackerel head. There you go. Straight away, which is a bonus. We're getting somewhere. Hopefully. Oh, there goes the glasses. And it's literally only been down there 5 minutes, so fingers crossed. I'm gonna have a bit of a clean up of the boat, and because, well, as you can, I don't know if you can see, it is a state. Yeah, tiny little bit of current, 50 foot of water. I'm on like a sloping bank. Obviously the tide's going that way, so I'm on the back end of the bank, hoping that the fish are waiting for any freebies to come over and roll over. And I don't know, theory, I've just got a bite. It's on a mackerel head, so I'm going to leave it a little bit longer. There's no, like, you know, it's not like a striking bite anyway yet. So yeah, what's the time? It is 11 o'clock. I'm going to give it to about 3 hours. Slack water's around 2 o'clock. Then I'm going to follow the tide back around when it starts going out. And yeah, but let's hope I can get a few more. If I can get a few fish here, then I might stay a little bit longer, but we'll see. Well, all 3 rods are going. Would you believe it? Oh, that one's going now. Oh. Now that one's going. Now that one's going. Oh. This is what I like to see. That's what I mean. That's why it's so good having a boat. You can just move. If you're not getting any bites, just move. Yeah, just move and just find a different spot. I don't know what they are. Like I said, I haven't had a dogfish all day, so hopefully they're not dogfish. Oh. Yes, first fish of the day. Watch this be a dogfish now. Oh, I've got a bite on that other rod. Oh, I jinxed it. I literally jinxed it. And it's wrapped around itself. Would you believe it? Ow. I can't believe that. I said I didn't have a dogfish all day. Oh look, that's another dogfish. That's one gone. think I found them. Found the dogfish. Well and truly. Oh God. Well, I can't moan. As I said earlier, I weren't catching anything. So, 2 dogfish in 2 minutes on spot 2. Lovely day for it though, isn't it, eh? Unreal. We'll have a look at that. It's a mackerel head. You know it's going to be a dog. Oh, nice. Gone. There's the old powder. There's an old trace. Bit of a clear up. First smooth hound of the session. Tiny, but it's another species. Absolutely tiny, a little baby, but it's another species. Loads of dogs and a smooth hound, so we're getting there. It's just ruined my tracer. I just had to cut all my traces because it got caught up with the other. It got caught up with the other line. So sort it all out and we go again. Right, well I think that's it. The tide, the boat's just started to turn on the tide now, so it's starting to go out slowly. Obviously we're in the bay, so it might be going out a lot more out there, but it takes a little bit longer in here. First night on the boat, obviously I stayed on Dan's boat, so it's not really a full stay on this boat sort of night, but I'm glad I didn't. Would I do it again? Yes, but in the summer, because I was freezing cold. Like I said earlier, I've accumulated a cold. It's quite embarrassing. A cough, the sniffles, the lot. But yeah, I mean, I might get a bed chair for here in the summer and a little sleeping bag because I was freezing in there. All in all, it was a good day. We didn't go offshore. We only caught 1 fresh mackerel. See, if we caught more fresh mackerel, we would have gone out for the tope, but 1 each, not ideal. Used it for bait. And yeah, so there was, you know, going on. I mean, the weather was perfect for it. We could have easily gone out there. I mean, you don't have to go out far. They're catching tope from the beach. So, but if we got more mackerel, we would have gone a lot further out and tried for some tope. But mixed bag. What did we have? Eels, loads of dogfish at the end, which I'm quite surprised I didn't get loads of dogfish all through this session. Eels, smooth hound, dogfish, rocklin, yeah. 2 large pow, smooth hound, did I say that? Yeah, eels, and yeah, he had a bass and a few smooth hounds. So it was a good session, good 24 hours. Well, it's not quite 24 hours. Good 20 hours on the boat. Yeah, it was good. So we'll be back out again. The weather is obviously it's turned now. It's lovely, you know, shorts and t-shirt during the day, and I was fully coated in the evening. So it's getting there. We'll be back out again soon. If you haven't already, please subscribe, give us a comment, and you know, like the video. And I will see you next time. And we'll catch loads more fish, bigger fish. I want to catch some rays. I'm going to dedicate a fishing trip just for rays. I love catching rays, and I do want to do a catch and cook with one because I've never eaten a skate before. So, I mean, I've never de-winged it. Yeah, Apparently they're quite tricky, but it's a nice fillet of fish, so I'm definitely going to try it. Right, I'm going to reel these rods in. Dan's just picking up his anchor. We're going to reel the rods in, lift up the anchor. Like I said, we're spinning on the tide now, so out there it'll be a nice cruise back. The tide will be behind us. So yes, all in all, a good session. Now time to go back, have a shower, go back, clean the boat, have a shower, and have a couple of beers, maybe, on this bank holiday weekend. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.